Information: I do not own this picture. I will leave a link where you can find this picture and you can do whatever you want with it. Now, let's get on to the video. Hello everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of this series, or the final episode. You're probably wondering, but there's 4 things out. You can't stop it here. Well, here's a problem with my Fnaf story. I When I introduced Isuku into the UA, it was after when Bakugo was rescued from the villains. So he wasn't in the sports festival, he wasn't in the USJ, so I can't put him in there. Because it will be weird as hell how the hell he got into the story when he was in there for so many years. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch episode 1 and 2. Episode 3 don't need to watch if you don't know what's going on, but you need to watch episode 3 to actually know what's going on right now. Now, was it now? Let's get into the finale, or maybe a second part. The finale of What If Deku was Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, when we last left off, Deku and Golden Freddy has just left the hospital for visiting Eri. They visited Eri because they are metal. Their soul is not affected by her or machinery, so they can help calming Eri down. And if she get those rewind panic attack, Deku and Golden Freddy can calm her down. They cannot be affected because they're dead and their souls in the suit. If I forgot to mention, if I mentioned this the second and third episode, I don't really remember. I don't want to go through all that footage. Just fine. Deku and Golden Freddy is buried inside UA grounds. They're buried. The real bodies of Golden Freddy and Deku is buried in UA, not in a graveyard. They're buried near Class 1A storms. Now, we're going to... You guessed it. Wait, did I allow everyone to pass? I think I did. Yes, I did. Or did I? God, I have to watch it. If they passed, I'm just gonna say they passed. All of them for Class 1A passed the hero license. Yes. Yes, they all passed, I remember now. Deku and Golden Freddy went back to the dorms of Class 1A. Deku and Golden Freddy was helping cleaning up, talking to the Class 1A, and making food for them because they can't eat because they're dead. Deku is happy. He knows his sister. He has all of these friends. He's in the UA, the school he dreamed about to go to. Deku is happy. No one can actually see it on Deku because he's actually always has an animatronic face. Do you know what? I'm gonna do something different this special episode. Hang on a minute. I'll just go get it. Here's my surprise. It's a new picture, just for this episode. This is how Deku looks like right now. Well, except for those creepy eyes, and he's smiling, he can't even show anger. Well, he shows anger with his black eyes and one dart. Now, Deku is going outside right now, sitting down on the porch of the entrance, not the porch, the entrance of the Class 1A's dorm room. Golden Freddy meets up, sees Deku just sitting down, looking up at the stars, just thinking. She walked outside, talking with him. So, why are you sitting here? Well, I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. Happy to meet my sister over all these years. I don't want to go on, but I feel like I must do someday. Maybe this year? Who knows? I don't think I want to leave her. If he's still here, maybe I didn't kill him. Maybe I didn't kill him in that fire. Maybe he's still walking around, trying to get revenge on me. Trying to hurt me again. Maybe going after her and my family. I assure you, he's not alive. And that was Golden Freddy saying that. I know, but who? He's Afton. He always come back. And he means it. He died in that suit. Came alive. Still can be alive. That suit is a curse. And we are a curse. You not think he can be alive? I don't know. But I hope he's dead. Burning in hell. Yeah. Deku and Golden Freddy talked for a few more hours out there. Then, alarm goes off at the entrance. An entity has gone into the campus, but it's recognized as a robot, but a human. Oh, you know where this is going. Deku and Golden Freddy is terrified. Human and a robot. Same time, they both look at each other. The UA children are scared. The dorm's locked down. Golden Freddy and Deku is outside when the doors of the dorm's locked down. They try to run in, but it's too late. It's on lockdown. Deku and Golden Freddy need to find out if this is Afton. They need to get him to hell. Deku and Golden Freddy run. They run to the entrance, try to find him. Trying to find it. Deku meets up. Deku and Golden Freddy meets up with Aizawa, 13, and Present Mike, and Midnight. They Aizawa say, "Wait, you two out?" Deku said, "We were out talking in on the we were talking outside when the alarm went off. We got closed off. We can't get in. We need to find out something. If the machine and human is actually him." The teacher didn't know about what Deku did. They thought it was a gas leak at where they were, and they found Deku. They know about Deku's state, but Aizawa lied. They say they found the villain who killed the children, and a gas leak happened. The people who was there, even the police, knows Deku set Afton on fire. Tried to kill him. Maybe did. Aizawa said, "Hope not. We don't want that problem. If you say what he is, he can be dangerous to other kids." Deku says, "Yes, but if we kill him, maybe we can't stop passing on. That can be the problem." Midnight 13 and Present Mike is confused. Deku says, "We need to find him. Just look around, please." Deku and Golden Freddy runs off again, but Aizawa followed them, running beside them. 13, Present Mike, and Midnight followed them. Deku said, "Please split up." They say no, they gotta look for this guy, this villain. They ran around for 10 minutes. They came upon a robot? It's walking. That was Midnight. "Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's creepy. A robot walking? No offense." Deku said, "It's alright, but oh no." 13 says, "I can take care of him." Golden Freddy says, "No." Or should I do a female voice? Just for this last episode. I should. No. No, not that. Not that. I'm not going that low. I'm not going that high. No. We're taking care of this. They hear from this robot with an axe on his hand. "Ah, it's you two. Finally, you try to kill me, but you always come back." Deku says, "I thought I killed you in that fire." "You didn't. I always come back, like I said." "Yes, but that should have melted you. I was lucky." "Yes, the fire was on me. But you forgot one thing. There was still water beside me." Deku says, "No, there wasn't. It was all gasoline." "But there was a water behind the crate, or a fire extinguisher, sir." Deku says, "Shit! The the metal must have melted before you. Must have taken the fire extinguisher, sir." Yes, I did. But now I want my revenge. Springtrap runs forward. Deku and Golden Freddy doing the same. Golden Freddy teleporting right behind him, tried to punch Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy ducks and uses the handle of the axe, to hit Golden Freddy. He tried to swing at Deku, trying to hit him. Deku ducks and punching Springtrap. They starting to brawl. Deku hitting Afton, Afton hitting him with the axe, cutting into him, leaving scars, hitting him. He also hits Golden Freddy in the shoulder, not cutting their arms off, hitting the stomach, hitting almost the head, but hitting the hat. Deku gets some few hit marks on his legs, arms, a finger was cut off, everything else. They brawl around when Black King um and the wolf guy and Ectoplasma and Nesu, Snipe, and everyone else came seeing this going on. Black King says, "Well," oh, no, that's not his voice. "Well, it seems like we have to interfere." Aizawa says, "No, let them fight. It's their problem. It's their fight to kill, maybe even destroy this guy." Nezu says, "We don't need to do that. It's a hero school. How much should they kill him? If they killed him, they must be stopped." Aizawa says, "Nezu, he tried to kill him before. This is the guy that murdered him. He was not dead. We covered it up saying that it was gas leak explosion. That Izuku Midoriya and the Golden Freddy didn't want to expose what they did, so they lied. Asked me to lie to you." Nezu is shocked. His own staff lied to him about this. Nezu says, "Well, alright then. It's their problem. But we will step in if they get hurt." Yes. Deku, Golden Freddy got some few scars. Deku losing an eye, but still seeing through the other, still moving around. Golden Freddy losing 3 fingers, no, 2 fingers, because there are 4 fingers, not 5. I wanted to lose 4, so we got 3 fingers, so you can use 2 fingers. Sorry, I'm just moving my hand around to see what 2 fingers she may have left. Taking, here's some. Afton took her thumb and her last finger. I don't know. I don't remember the fingers' names. Thumb, ring, ring finger, curse finger, little finger, and I don't remember. I don't remember. The, he, the middle and the thumb is still there. The middle, the cursed finger and the thumb is there. They're fighting Golden Bunny or Springtrap. Springtrap still hitting Deku, ripping off the ear, making Springtrap kind of hurt. Remember, the ears and the costume is embedded into Springtrap. So, if we actually think about it, the ears is connected to his head. Deku ripped all it off. One ear of the bunny suit off. So Springtrap got a little bit more flesh out. Now, information right now. I should have explained this. Way my Springtrap goes is he got still blood, he got still muscle fibers in his skull, his ribs are still there, his some of his muscles and legs are there. The bones are crushed to shit. The flesh in Springtrap has grown around the suit. So the soul of Afton is in the flesh. But he can control the suit because of the flesh is in the animatronic system. The AI has planted into him so he can move it. So the bones are crushed, but the animatronic parts of Springtrap, the flesh has gone to the animatronic skeleton, so that's the new bones of Springtrap. Information over. Springtrap losing some of his uh, parts of his costume. He lost a little bit of his shoulder path, so it's half and half on one of them. Think of what side. I don't really care. Deku punching in the god of Springtrap, making sort of he made a dance, but Springtrap used this moment to take the axe and strike it down on Deku's back. Springtrap start to punch Golden Freddy. They get into the fight. Deku is damaged now. It hits some of his endoskeleton. His back. It hit his back. It hit kinda wires. So it didn't do that much. It's just make his head a little bit glitch sometimes. Now, over in Nezu, the fight is still going on with Golden Freddy, and Springtrap. Nezu says, "Well, they got it." Deku, not Deku. Nezu pressed the button. The lockdown was turned off. Class 1A and all the other classes is terrified. Izumi, I think you know what I called her. I'm sorry, it's just been a long 3 weeks since I posted the video. Izumi, Bakugo, and the other Class C, Golden Freddy, and Deku is gone. The last time they saw them running towards the door. Izumi running out. She needs to find his brother. She don't want to lose him. If this villain hurt him. Now, When that's going on, Deku took the axe, pulled it out, making him glitch his heads every half a minute. Deku standing there and running towards Afton. When Golden Freddy saw Deku, she pushed Afton towards him. Afton trying, but seeing Deku in his corner of his eye, looking at him, and Deku takes the axe over his head and striking Afton in his body. Afton goes down, landing on the floor, coughing. So, you hate me? Well, I can still use an arm. Deku hit Afton's his arm he always uses. Is Afton left or right? Left or right? Let's make this more interesting. Afton is a left-handed man. I can be wrong about the lore if he actually is left-handed or right-handed. But in my universe, Afton is left-handed. Deku hit Afton in his left arm. Afton getting up, tried to take the axe, but Deku runs over and kicks him away. Afton falls down and rolls. Deku taking the axe, hitting Afton in his leg. Afton is screaming now. He lost his arm and his leg. I forgot to mention, when Afton got hit, he made that "Ugh!" sound. But this time he screamed. We're cutting over to Izumi. Izumi hearing Afton scream. She runs. She runs with Bakugo and some of Class 1A. Ida, Uraraka, and them. Denki, Jiro, and Todoroki. The others don't know what's going on. When they heard the scream, they run out of the dorms and try to find what the hell is going on. Some of the students do the same. From Class 1B, the general study, the support course of every year, here's this. Deku, with his one functioning eye, turn it into the black and white eye. Deku playing a song. And you know it's the Five Nights at Freddy music. I don't want to play it. I don't think I can. I don't think I can get copyrighted for it because I know that Scott Cawthon, a good goddamn developer, has, let me say, has a good fan base. He allows them to make fan games, uses stuff. He has supported some fan fan games, but I will just say thank you, Afton, if you watching this in the future. Thank you for giving us these lovely games, making this fantastic game series. I hope you have a good retirement from these games. Have a nice life. And I know about the controversy of God coughing, but we don't need to do this. Fuck that. Thank you, Afton, for doing this for us. I'm just gonna say that. I'm sorry for that. I just wanted to say that. Deku plays Freddy's song. The ding ding ding, or I don't remember the jingle. Do, 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 do. There was it. It was right there. Deku plays it. Golden Freddy plays it too. Deku in his voice, Golden Freddy is in his. Deku give the axe to Golden Freddy. She took the axe, cut off Afton's arm, the right arm. She immediately swung again, hitting the leg, Afton screaming in pain. Now, Izumi and the rest of the class of 1A that was right there came. The teacher says they need to stop. They don't need to go any further. The robots got it. Izumi bypassing them and seeing what's going on. Deku playing a jingle. Also, Golden Freddy does it. She's terrified. Deku is terrifying in the dark, playing that jingle. Deku begins to talk. Over these years, we kept you trapped for just to kill you. You came back, tried to destroy us. But now it ends. It ends right here, Afton. Now, the rest of Class 1A and some of the students came. The teacher says they need to go back. Go back to the dorms. The teacher got it. But the student didn't listen. They went past Aisawa and the teachers. I mean, Nesu tried to stop them, but they didn't listen. Deku is still playing the jingle. Deku is still talking. After all these years, you won't die. But now you will. You will die through our hands, Afton. Deku is walking forward. One step, two step. He's going a little bit away from Afton's head. Everyone is scared. This animatronic that is supporting Izumi Midoriya for his brother's death, her brother's death, has a black eye with white. One of his eyes is gone. He's broken. They saw the scar on the back. Deku placing the axe in his right hand. Golden Freddy taking it with him. They look at each other and nods. They take a step back, going over their heads, swinging down, and they just, all of the students, hear one thing. It was blood. A crawl was cracked. They looked around. They saw the animatronic parts. They thought that the liquid was oil, but they now realize that person who was in the animatronic suit just died. Deku looking up. He sees the rest of the students. The whole entire UA students are there. Deku and Golden Freddy is walking forward. They took about around 22 steps. They falls on their knees. Izumi is running forward. She is right beside Deku right now. Deku is coughing. Deku says, "Why did we do it? That was a dumb idea." Izumi says, "Yes, you just killed a man in a suit." Izumi looking back, recognizing the arm. That is from the animatronic with the serial killer. Izumi realizing that he came back, tried to destroy Golden Freddy and Bonnie. Deku says, "No, I don't mean that. We killed him. The other passed on because they trapped him. We got our revenge. We so desperately want it. But because I never passed on, because I wanted to see him dead. Dead by my eyes, dead by my hands." Golden Freddy agrees. She wanted the same. Izumi realizing Deku is passing on. He can't stay here. He made his promise to Afton, killing him by his hands. Seeing it, Deku realizing Deku must couldn't pass on because he didn't want it to see his family. The promise to Afton made him stay. Now, if you're wondering if I didn't mention it in the last episode, I need to talk. Deku did see his mother and father. Yes, the father is in this. I think I remember saying it, but maybe that's from the Fox series. Deku lying on the floor. Yes, I'm continuing. Deku lying on the floor with Golden Freddy. They're getting weaker. Deku says, "It's nice to see you after all these years. And talking to you, accepting me in this suit, sister. But I don't think I can stay. My promise was I will kill Afton. But I don't think I can stay because I made that promise. I am sorry, sister." Izumi crying, saying he don't need to pass on. He can stay, made a promise to me. Deku saying no, he's too weak. But I, I promise me that you will tell me. Deku finding an idea. Use my skeleton. Use my suit in your costume. Please, Izumi. If I did call Izumi something else, I'm sorry. I don't remember. I don't want to look back in. This is the last episode. I am so sorry. Again, Izumi, please use my skeleton as your suit. So I'm just touching my pencils and pens. I am so sorry for this. Izumi, please use my metal and costume for your suit. Promise me. Izumi says, no, 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 no. You have to take care of the girl I rescued. You're the only one that can do it. I am sorry, but I am getting too weak to even move. See you later, sister. See you on the other side. Deku and Golden Freddy's head fell down on the floor. They only hear ding, 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 ding. The students are confused. The girl that just needed a therapeutic ther- therapy for her brother's death lost her real brother? He has been trapped in that suit? What the? The student was confused. Then a white light shines upon Golden Freddy and Deku. They also see the body of Afton with red coming under the ground. Afton's soul, Deku's souls, and Golden Freddy leaves. They see all the students see Deku, Afton, and Golden Freddy. Now I'm just gonna describe Deku's look when he died. They see Deku, white light with curly, messy hair, a kid-sized 4 to 5 year old Deku, clothes of All Might, a shorts and his shoes, the maybe normal shoes. He's short. He has a nice smile. Golden Freddy looks like a girl, mid 7 to 8 year old, long hair, kind of messy at the bottom, and long and kind of messy hair. She has a skirt on. She has sandals and socks on it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry for that. I'm not that kind of person, but it's kind of nice to wear socks. But I'm not that kind of person. Just no, no. She has. That's not her shoes. She has little. She has some girl shoes. I don't know. She has a uh, old, old, old superhero on it. It's a retired pro hero on it. She's wearing a dress. It's kind of the normal girl set, if you can tell. They look over at Afton. No, wait. Um, she also has a nice smile. Everyone looks at Afton. They see an old man, wrinkles, security guard outfit, nice shoes, long pants, and a wicked smile, crazy eyes. Afton trying to float up, but some kind of spirit things, devilish hands grab Afton, pulling him away from Springtrap to the ground and pulling him down. They see Afton's hand and his face. If you can think of a scary moment, if you don't want to hear how I'm gonna describe this, go a little bit forward. If he is, go a little bit forward. If you hear me still talking about this, just if you don't want to hear it, skip this. I'm just gonna warn you. They see animatronic hands, 5 fingers, scary looking. Afton didn't got dragged down. Afton, I'm just gonna scratch that part before. Afton trying to go to heaven, but something jumps out of the ground. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Nightmare. Golden Freddy Shadow. Every animatronic you can think of. Striking him down to hell. Afton is terrified. Bonnie's fingers is wrapping around Afton's face. Nightmare Bonnie is wrapping his hand around Afton's face, his finger piercing his eye. They hear Afton scream. A blood-curdling scream. Chica is biting him. Freddy's minions is scratching him. Foxy's hook is in his stomach. Freddy is hitting him. Shadow Freddy and Golden Freddy, mouths open, connecting, making a mouth. Not every animatronic, only the nightmares. I'm just gonna say that's not right now. Is dragging him to hell. His nightmare creations, trying to get children, is dragging him to hell. Cutting him. He screams, he's floored, he tries to get away. The mouth closes. The animatronics of the nightmares look at Bonnie and Deku and Golden Freddy. They nod and disappeared. Everyone was terrified. Now, if you have skip over this part with the scary thing, I'm just gonna say right now, I'm gonna make this wholesome. Now, let's get on with Deku's. Go Deku and Golden Freddy's to heaven. Deku and Golden Freddy looked at Afton. He was dragged under. After The nightmares in Afton disappeared, a white light hitting them. A hand reaching down, multiple actually. Smooth animatronics over the years is dragging them up to heaven. Deku jumps on that big hand, and the other's hands upon that. Golden Freddy did the same. They looking back and bowing. I am sorry for cutting in this video, but I said my name by accident. I have cut it out. If I see my name, I will cut it out again. I am sorry for this, but Deku, I'm returning to the story right now. Deku looking at Izumi, Bakugo, and saying, "Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, sister. I am sorry I couldn't take care of my promise. To, but my promise is fulfilled to go to heaven. Goodbye. I will see you again sometime." And what's the clock? Okay. The hand is dragging Deku and Izumi up. Dragged into heaven. Izumi, not Izumi, what the fuck? Golden Freddy and Deku disappeared with the hand. Izumi, Bakugo, some of the rest of the students is crying. They're sad. This was actually a kid. They lied, but it was honest. They didn't want Izuku to be experimented on. The body of Bunny and Fazbear. Uh, Fredbear is lying there. And Golden and Spring Bonnie is lying. And Afton body. Now, a day later, Afton's body is burned. All the students of Class 1A watching. Afton's body gets burned, melted. No way Afton can come back now. His body is gone. The robot he took is gone. Izumi is holding Deku's head. It got repaired. She didn't want it to go to waste. Bakugo is looking at Izumi. Wait, what was the ship in this story? I totally forgot. But it was Izumi and Bakugo, I think. I think it was Izumi and Bakugo. Now, they didn't get into a relationship yet. Bakugo is walking, hugs Izumi, saying, "He's gone. He's gone forever. He cannot come back." But they can't either. We have to live with that. I'm gonna make this 2 hours if I can, maybe 3, 2.5. I don't know. I'm just gonna make. Now, the UA festival is coming up. Class 1A wanted to honor Deku and Golden Freddy. Some of the Students are still mad at Class 1A for what they did, but half of them, a handful of the students in UA is mad. Some is mad and kind of sad for Sumi, and a little bit of people is sad for Sumi and have totally laid down the yaks with Class 1A. But that Monoma, that bitch! Sumi is always holding Deku's head. If if you see this picture, it's that but closed eyes and the mouth. She is always holding it by her. Never. She don't wanna get rid of it. Rid of it. Her costume is getting upgrade. I'm gonna reveal it. How it actually looks. But not right now. Aizawa says the whole thing, and they get up with some ideas. Izumi is raising it, her hand. She immediately say, let's do a haunted house, but with Deku's friends and Golden Freddy as the theme. All of them looking at her. Ida says, good idea, but I don't think we all gonna do that. Now, any other ideas? No one is raising their hand. The student that actually is says some ideas raises their hand and says, I like to take my idea back. It's kind of stupid. All of the others, but Mina is still saying, let's have a dance party. She's not that kind of scary gal. Scary Gary girl. All of them voting. Dance party got 1 vote. There was 19 votes on Izumi's idea. All of them, Izumi is happy. She wanted to honor his brother for the last time. Now, Izumi, and Bakugo is going to Eri, having the same talk. Some of the new lines have taken with Bakugo. I don't really care. And the little Eri cutie girl is coming. Eri asking, where's the Golden Bunny? Where's Golden Bear and Golden Bunny? Izumi looking down and tells her, well, they was destroyed in an accident. What? Eri is sad. The only things that could touch her actually wanted is not here. Izumi pulls out Deku's head, saying the suit got damaged so much we had to shut them down. We don't have the resources to build them up again. I'm sorry. Izumi is asking, what is the metals gonna use for? Then Bakugo is saying, well, we're using it. She's using the bunny as her costume. I'm using the Golden Freddy. Now, Golden Freddy says to Bakugo that he can use her suit. As the same what Deku says. I forgot to mention that. Izumi and Bagigo at the day misses a few ropes. They need to go down and get some plastic. It's gonna use for the effect. Of course, Bagigo and Izumi runs into, you guessed it, they run into Gentle Criminal. But he get taken down because there's two now, not Deku, there was alone. Gentle Criminal was put down pretty easily. They left him in the construction site. Yes, they defeat him in there, and La Brava, I think her name was. Yes, it's true. They walking in and making it finish. Now, poor Eri is not gonna experience the haunted house because. Alright, if you're a little kid, you shouldn't be actually listening to Afton's dragging to hell and this part. Because I'm gonna tell you what is this about. Now, Izumi got the plans from the owner of the pizzeria, telling I saw Izumi couldn't quite remember what Deku's was happening. Oh wait, I actually know where to put Ari now. And they call in a favor for someone I actually want to include in this one. They call in Coda. You're gonna see why. Now, I'm gonna rate this 14 as over. You can only listen this. I'm gonna put a warning sign. Only 14 is allowed to listen to this. YouTube, don't do something stupid. Only 14 people is allowed to hear this. Now, wait, give me a second. Oh, my ladies and gentlemen, the picture is back. You know it's gonna be scary. I'm gonna put the warning. Now let's begin. This is the second take because I made a mistake at the beginning of this tale of Deku's history. Now, some people, we are not gonna look through the eyes of Izumi. We are gonna make some fun. We are looking at a four people group: Monoma, Kendo, Tetsu, and the fusing guy from Class 1B. I don't remember his name. What's his name? Anyway, Monoma is walking through the school. He wants to check something out. They are the first one to get there. It's the start of the festival. Monoma looking up the history of Isuku Midoriya. They see a door. At the teacher's lounge, the door is covered in a picture of a restaurant door. There's a line. Now, there's a person at the front of the door. And there's a person there. If you can think, there's always at the theme park a line. Well, it's kind of straight line with let me say, think of normal red rope chains. Now, let me see. I don't think Mineta is at the front. Mineta and Octopus Guy is in the Octopus Guy is at the front, handing people that actually want to see this uh paid papers with uh saying that they have ordered a table from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Now, Monoma, Kendo, Tetsu, and the other guy gets 4 papers. They walk up to the counter. Minator cannot be in there because Class 1A was afraid of him doing something. Monoma, Kendo, and the others gave them to Mineta, saying, yes, your table is ready there. Just go ahead. Then, oh shit, Monoma says the wrong thing. Oh, this is gonna be fun. They're not gonna be that scary. If this is a haunted house of the brother of this Mimatoria getting punched by Kendo and Tetsu and the other guy. They're yelling, "Shut up! You need to respect the dead." Monoma's saying, "Come on, they're class 1A brat." They walking in. They see a hallway. A kind of long, short hallway to a corner. They walking to the corner and turning around. They're walking. It's a short hallway when they hear, "Hello, kids! Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Hoping you have a good time." They see Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. Freddy is the only one moving. They walk and they see a lot of kids. Not real kids, is made out of uh, they're made out of boxes, trying to make them look good, but they know they don't have the resources to get actual. When they walk by Freddy jumps out and runs, walks towards them, and screaming, "Welcome!" They scream. Freddy walking back and doing robot movements. They're walking to plastic things, walking through and seeing Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy standing still, no one is moving. But they see a boy at a corner, moving. Wait, they see a boy moving. They see a golden bunny also is moving. The golden bunny is showing the kid a cake. Now, they don't. They. I'm just gonna describe this. I'm so sorry for interrupting there. The bunny it shows the kid to a doorway. Now, there's no other way the four some Monoma, Kendo, Tetsu Tetsu, and the other guy can walk anywhere. They have to follow this guy. They can see they can walk with them. But they see a red light at the door. When it took 5 seconds to the boy and the golden bunny, the lights turned green. They walk forward, walking into a hallway. Walking down, seeing plastic. This is supposed to be doors and cutscenes. Cuts. They're walking through, seeing the golden bunny with kids. 5 kids. Dead. Now, the boy, you see the same clothes. But this one is a fake, of course. The golden bunny is looking at them and jumping forward and scaring them. Now, they immediately run through the plastic one. They seeing a, a girl moving this time, jumping up and down, being happy. Now, Eri got happy because Deku and Golden Freddy could touch her, so she smiled. And see the girl turning around when she hears them, looking in confusing. The boy that was actually supposed to be beside her is gone. It's a girl with green hair and the same clothes. Some clothes. Now, they are walking towards another one. They came back into the room that the kids were there. They see ghost-like orbs coming up, floating around, and all that. Now, when they try to walk through the door, they get jump scared again by a golden bunny holding a knife. They screams and the golden bunny moves away. They go through. They came to another stage. Yes, there's a lot of stages here. Not I'm not going to tell you. When they walk to the next one, they see a floating. They see the stage with the 4 floating orbs. At Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, and Chica. They're walking forward, not at Foxy. They see 3 souls at Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica. They're walking forward into a small little room where they have recreated Pirate's Code. They see Foxy with an orb outside of his cove. Foxy jumping out and scaring them. Walking forward, they see a sign. Few months later, they see Bonnie moving, looking around and going off stage. Looking and looking. They see another red light. They're not allowed to go through here now. When Bonnie walked through, 2 seconds later, the green turned on. They see Bonnie at Foxy's stage. Bonnie looking at them and jump scaring them. They're walking through to an office. See, they're seeing Todoroki at the office. Security Todoroki at your service. Looking at cameras. Surprise, he sees Bunny. They're not walking to a next one. Saying, wait, I made a huge mistake. After Foxy's, there's another room. A small little room. It's red on the plastic door over. They see Golden Freddy. And a light. Sorry, I'm just messing with some metal balls. No, no. I was messing with some change. Don't blame me. They're walking through, seeing two orbs at Golden Freddy. They they were allowed to walk through. The same thing happened. The security guard is surprised. They're not allowed to walk through. They see Bonnie jump scaring the security guard. They see them talk and make friends. Now, when they walk through, they see another sign. 10 years later. They see a man walking through. Now, this is Bakugo, making a scary face, holding an axe. He walks in a hallway. They were not allowed to go through. When Bakugo went off, um, off them, a minute later, they walk through. They see Todoroki again, looking at cameras. And when Bakugo walks in, Todoroki acts surprised and asking what he's doing here. Bakugo looking creepy and taking the axe back and swung at Todoroki, bashing the plastic axe in him. Todoroki is laying there, pretending to be dead. Bakugo looking up and running forward. Now, when they walk through, there's another stage. Bonnie waking up. Freddy do the same. Chica. When they all three walk through, Foxy is moving. They walks through the door, going into another hallway and into the office. Another Todoroki is laying there, same position as before, but a little bit off from the real. They looking at the body and Deku pointing around. The body is pointing around. Now, we're going into the same hallway. He saw Golden Bunny in it. Bakugo is there hiding in a door. They're not allowed to walk through yet. Who was the first one to die? Chica, I think it was Chica or Freddy. Chica or Freddy walked through the door, getting hit by Bakugo. A minute later, a Chica or Freddy getting hurt. It did the same. Now, Foxy Rock one and Bonnie walks through. They a little bit fighting, and you see the same doing here. The same picture here with Bonnie, of course, Foxy laying down. Now, when they was allowed to go through, the light shut off where they was, and a minute or half a minute, the green light at the door, they were allowed to walk through. So the same papers as blah blah blah. The next, rise up. Bunny rising up too and taking the axe, walking through the door. The same thing happened in the first episode. Wait, I'm just gonna. When they walk through, they're not allowed to go through. When they see um the bunny and the spirits hang around, Bonnie there. Bakugo is there, looking around, terrified. The golden suit is also there. They see this panning out and everything else. Now, the light shut off, they are not allowed to go through the door, and Golden Freddy jumps out, scaring them. They are surprised, Monoma screaming his ass off right now. When the lights turn on again, they saw Bakugo in the suit, laughing. Now, Deku told this story to Aizawa. He wrote it down, everything else. That's why they know this story. Alright? Alright. Wait, I think I made the date when the time skip happened over the years. I think it was. Deku was 5 or 4. So it was 8. So 3 to 4 years time skip. The sign says that with the year skip. Bakugo laughing. Then they hear click. Bakugo is acting still, pretending he's gonna be crushed. He's screaming around everything else. When it's all done, the bunny puts Bakugo up, pretending to stab him with some poles, keeping it down. The lights shut off. 2 minutes after, they're allowed to rock. 3 minutes after, they're allowed to walk into the next room. They walk into the next room. They see the same room. They see Bonnie's there, destroyed and more dirty. They see Golden Freddy or another guy in a Golden Freddy suit there, but this one is like Afton's body. Now, they see people walking in. Now, this is Mina, um, Kurishima with a blonde wig on, and Mina have a green wig on, but still you can see the horns. And Ida, Ida, and Jiro with a brown wig on, walking through. There's kind of rocks at a doorway. They seeing the whole scene is in part 1, you can go back there. Then, this is different. Bonnie wakes up. Bonnie is holding an axe up. He swings it halfway. He walking forward. Then they stop. Everyone is not moving. A sign is put down. Wait, I think there's a sign. Someone is walking in black clothes, black mask, and everything. No one can see who it is. And it's Suyasui walking in, saying, then the rest is history. They were allowed to go through the door. Now, when they walk through the door to another door they walk into, they see Deku's actually his real metal body. Golden Freddy's, but no spring trap. The only one, the person is standing there. No one's standing there. Monoma wanted to ruin this, but Kendo hits him. They walk through the door. They're outside of the teacher's lounge. Saying they see a few more students at the entrance. Now this took some couple of minutes. They need to reset, so it's taking around 5 minutes because some of the other people need to be repaired and go back again. Now, the other students is looking at Kendo, Monoma, and the other Tetsu and the other guy. They walking towards them and trying to get out. Some of the people asking, so what's it like? Is it scary? And Monoma trying to get a lie, saying, no, it was not, but Kendo screams really high. Kendo hitting him and saying, yes, it was scary. He screamed like a bitch. Everyone's laughing at Monoma. Octopus Guy and Mineta is also laughing. Now, if you're wondering, I said a lot of people. Some of these people I said was acting. Of course, it's skipping in scenes. So the next group, after 5 minutes, walk in. They do the same thing. Now, the students are giving praise to Class 1A. Of course, to Mineta and the Octopus Guy. I don't remember his name. Mineta kinda get flustered because some of the girls is doing that to him. Saying it was a good show, that they need to do this again, maybe next year. After the day, after a few hours of doing this, almost they have to stop. A few hours, an hour, and there's 3 hours left. They say they need to take a break. The student understands, don't walking away, and the whole pictures happens with Eri and the others. just with the costumes on. I'm not gonna say who it was. So Kirishima was Bakugo, Mina was Izumi, Ida was herself, and Jiro was Uraraka. Because Ida was so tall, he couldn't fit into the costumes. So Foxy was Denki, and Uraraka was Chica. Freddy was Zero. Golden Bonnie was who is else? No, Uraraka was not actually Chica. That was Tokoyami because they couldn't have him in it because of his head. So they made a special kind of big head for Chica. So Tokoyami is Chica. He tried to refuse it. No, he Tokoyami was Foxy, and who said was who, Denki was Freddy, Uraka was still Chica, and who was Zero was Golden Freddy. That is the order the costumes. Alright? And Bonnie was Izumi. Yes, I'm gonna say that. Bonnie was Izumi. Kirishima was Golden Freddy. Bakugo was Purple Guy. Todoroki was the security guard. Eri was Izumi as a child. And oh fuck, I forgot his name. Koda was Izuku. After the hours, it happens, and Class 1A got praise for this attraction. Now, the Shinos and General Studies still got their hunted out. It was still scary, mostly scary, better scarier than, of course, Class 1A's, but this was a story about Izuku's life. Now, we skip some a few a week after this. Now, when Class 1A was doing move training their body, Izumi walks in, and Bakugo do the same. The people is looking at Bakugo first. They see Bakugo with shoulder pads. They're golden with eye holes. They're looking at Bakugo's going down his arm. There's some kind of metal there. And there's some metal under his armpits, of course. This is an idea. And the thing that's going down Bakugo's arm is movement, so it can follow Bakugo's arm, of course. Now the thing is going down to Bakugo's gauntlets. Both of his arms is like that. His legs having a bit more armor on. They. Do you know what? You're gonna imagining yourself Bakugo's costume. I'm not gonna explain it. Now, you're gonna imagine what Bakugo's costume is gonna look like with Golden Freddy's. Some of their features on it. You're gonna imagine yourself. I'm so sorry. I'm focusing on Izumi. Izumi is walking in. Class 1A, seeing her how she looks. Now, when they first see her, they see a helmet with uh, like actually Deku's original costume, but metal. They have bunny's ears. Of course, metal mask like Deku in the canon, and metal face faceplate. Now they looking at Isumi's body, not arms or legs. There is a metal skirt pointing out at the bottom. At the top there is some places. And of course that place, and there's metal there to protect that area, and in the back, and there's buttons leading to a tie. Now the arms have a little bit of metal around arms, a protector of the elbow and that, and the wristband, and down to the arms. Her fingers and hand is covering in hard metal, so it's nice to move around. Arms is like that. Now, when they looking down, they see same kind of parts at the arms and a knee pad, but at the feet they see uh, normal shoe with bunny features. Now, some of Deku's, of course, body was not actually used at all. The helmet, the head of Izuku's body was not used. It was sort of the metal of Izuku's other parts of the body. They're getting praises from Class 1A. Izumi had a new costume, Bakugo still has the same, but some new features on it with Golden Freddy. He didn't use all of it, but some of it. Uh, I am sorry for that cut. My dad just walked in unannounced. I have a sign that I'm recording, but I forgot to put it up. So I was about to say Bakugo didn't use all of it, but some parts of Golden Freddy. They were getting praises. They look fantastic. Sumi especially. She says thank you. Her brother actually, her brother's body was not used. All of her body of her brother's endoskeleton was not used. The legs was used to some of the arms and for all of the legs. The some of the feet was not used. Some of the half of the body was not used. The face was not gonna be touched. The arms was kind of used to the face, but not a lot. They were training few months with the costume, getting used to it. Now, we're skipping a few weeks. Let's say 2 weeks forward. Yes, there's a lot of time skip. Now, Izumi is in her room, holding Deku's face. Izumi walking down, going outside her room, walking down. Going down. There's a lot of people down here, but there were 10 people. Now, it's Bakugo, Kirishima, Mina, Denki, Zero, Uraka, Ida, Suyu, and Todoroki. Wait, Bakugo, Kushima, Mina, Denki, Todoroki, and Uraka, Ida, Todoroki, Suyu, and oh, that's 9. Jiro. Now, Bakugo is sitting kind of in the corner of a sofa. Mina and Kushima is sitting close to each other. Denki is sitting down on the floor. Jiro is on the sofa, and Denki is sitting down uh at her legs, sitting down uh with uh, Jiro is sitting in the sofa. Denki is sitting on the floor, right between the legs. Don't get it weird. I didn't want it to be weird. I couldn't say it properly. Okay? I am sorry. Um. Now, Uraka and Todoroki is talking. Suyu and Ida is talking. And Zero is sitting on another side of a sofa, laying down. Now, Izumi is walking up to them, saying, "Hey guys, what are you doing?" Is Baku saying, "Nothing much. These losers wanted to talk. I just hanged around." They say, "Hey." Yeah, we are talking. Oh, okay. Mina and is seeing, of course, Izumi walking around with Deku's head of the animatronic. She's walking around with Bunny's head. Uh, Izumi is sitting down with Bakugo right beside him. Mina is saying, "Girl, when are you stop holding Deku's head? Your brother's head, right?" Izumi says, "I don't want to lose it right now." Mina says, "Yeah, but you gotta let it go. He is dead." Izumi is saying, "Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to keep it close." She's starting to crying, and Bakugo hitting Mina in the head. She's saying, "What was that for? It was the truth." Bakugo saying, "You idiot! It's her brother. She can't let go. She got him back for a few months. Now you're gonna say that it's kind of fucked up holding his head?" Mina's saying, "Yeah, but it's weird." Bakugo almost hitting Mina, but he's stopped by Izumi, saying it's alright. Now, they all starting watching a movie. Mina and Kirishima cuddling. Yes, it's the ship. The permanent ship. Now, I don't. Okay, I'm just going off topic. I don't think there's actually gay things in My Hero Academia. Except Yuro and Momo in the story. But Denki and Jiro is still on my top 10 list of those two getting together. But Momo and Jiro is still in the second. Good ship. But fuck is Deku and Bakugo, Deku and Todoroki. But I would like to see Kirishima and Bakugo together. They're kind of bromance right there. But fuck the two other ships. They're sucks. I don't. You, you fans of My Hero Academia is fucking weird. But I'm one of those fans, and I shipped her actually kind of a canon ship. Fuck all of y'all. Fuck you fans. The ship, Deku and Bakugo, and Deku and Todoroki. It's not true. They're not related. Go off. Now, Jiro is kind of fiddling with Denki's hair. Denki is watching the movie, kind of liking Jiro messing with his hair right there. Uraka and is sitting at the couch eating popcorn. Yes, they made popcorn. Todoroki is eating with her. Suyu and Ida is doing the same. And yeah, they all got popcorn. Bakugo and Izumi are watching them together. Now, Izumi is getting tired. She's kind of blinking to sleep. Blinking, blinking, blinking. She falls on Bakugo. Bakugo is, you know, sitting down. She falls on his shoulder. Bakugo is looking down at Izumi, looking at her. I am sorry. It's actually in the morning, and I just wanted to get some sleep. But I have to record this. Bakugo is turning so he can kind of lay comfortable with Izumi sleeping on him. He's moving her so it's comfortable. Mina is looking at them, doing that creepy face when Uraka and Deku hugged after the joint training. She's doing that face. Yes. Bakugo is saying in a whisper, "What do you want?" Mina saying in a kind, in a voice, "Oh, I didn't know the two strong one was in a relationship." Kirishima blocking Mina for talking. And he says, "Mina, please no. Let them be." Mina saying, "Well, they're cute. I wanted to do it." Kirishima is just closing her mouth. A few half an hour later, Bakugo fell asleep with her. They all left him there to sleep. Now, when Izumi wakes up, she sees Bakugo. Deku's mask is on the floor, and Izumi is not touching it. Izumi's looking up, seeing Bakugo's face. She is on sleeping on Bakugo's stomach. She's getting flustered. Now, no one is down in the common area. Aizawa did see them sleeping there, but he left them alone. He knows that Izumi has been depressed ever since Deku left. So he knew that she needed some friendly time with Bakugo. He left them there and just walked off. Now when I am sorry. Now, when she woke up, she says was flustered. No one was around. She tried to get off him, but fell down. Of course, anime style. Bakugo wakes up. They look at an eye. Bakugumi tries to get off, saying, "Sorry, sorry, I didn't mean to." Bakugo grabbing onto Izumi. She almost grabbed Deku's head. The bunny one. She almost grabbed Bunny's head. Bakugo says, "You fell asleep, so I got comfortable, so you shouldn't have fallen on my lap." I put the head down and you felt not. You smiled, so you can go without touching the face when you're sleeping. Izumi says, "But I always sleep with the head. It's kinda like a plushie." Bakugo says, "Izumi, this is not healthy for you. You need to let it go. You, you need someone to help you." Izumi is looking at Bakugo, crying, saying she can't let go. Only it's her only brother. Why should she not keep it? Bakugo says you can keep it, but the head needs to stay here, not outside. You can't just walk around with it. People think you're gonna be weird. Izumi is saying, "Yeah, you're kind of right about that." Izumi is looking at Bakugo. Bakugo looking at Izumi, and they kiss. Now, we're actually skipping 10 years into the future. You're asking, why are we skipping to 10 years? I'm gonna tell you this. We see a house in a city. A normal looking house, not it's a big house, not that big, not that small. Around 5 rooms and 2 bathrooms, a big area to TV, kitchen, a sort of big kitchen. Now we see a woman and a man coming home from a hero work. The woman is wearing a skirt, purple skirt with buttons. She says, "We're home. Are you here?" The kids is not answering. They walk up to a a fella's a room. They see the kids asleep, sitting next to a chair. The man is saying, "What did they fall asleep to? There's there's no one here, was there?" "Ah, they must have fallen asleep with the book. Look." There's a book right beside these 3 children. Now, the parents walk out. The children standing up. They're giving the book to a man sitting on a chair, reading the end of the story. Now, the man says, well, that's it of the story. The Deku went to sleep in heaven with his friend with him. They met their other friends in heaven. Now, you should go out to your parents. Wait a few more minutes. Wait. Now, the children, the kids is walking out. Okay, got that. Okay, we're gonna walk out. The boy says, yeah, sure. Thanks for the story. You're really good at reading. Well, that was a great reading. Now, thank you for listening to my story. I'm happy you listened in these 4 days of hearing my story. My name is Deku, or Isuku Midoriya. Good night, good morning, good night, farewell, hello, and you need to read the next story. This has been Isuku Midoriya, and here my next story.